You want to know why they hate you when you start improving? Because every step you take forward is a mirror to their fucking laziness. Every gym session, every late night, every risk you take, it screams at their inner coward. You become the proof that they're full of shit, so they'll attack you. They'll call you obsessed, delusional, crazy. But let me ask you, who the fuck ever changed the world by being normal? No one respects average. You don't walk into a room and feel the presence of a man who blends in. You feel the one who stands tall, speaks with conviction, moves with purpose, the one who knows who the fuck he is. So if you think for 1 second you're gonna reach greatness without being hated, misunderstood, and feared, you're living in a fantasy. The climb is brutal. You will be alone. You will be broke. You will be doubted. But you keep fucking moving. You keep waking up when no one's watching. You keep grinding while they sleep. You stay disciplined when everyone else breaks. And one day you'll walk past the people who laughed at you and they'll lower their eyes. Not because you're a god, but because you fucking earned it. Power is earned. Respect is earned. No one gives it to you. You fight for it, day in and day out, while dragging your broken body through the mud and telling yourself, one more fucking round. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your ally. Pressure isn't the problem, it's the path. You need to stop thinking the world will hand you your destiny. It won't. You take it. You rip it from the hands of men weaker than you. And if you're not ready to go through hell to get it, then you don't fucking deserve it. Everything you want is on the other side of discipline, sacrifice, obsession. So stop posting quotes and pretending that's work. Stop crying to people who don't give a fuck. Stop looking for motivation and become your own fucking fuel. The man you want to be, he's waiting, but he's not coming down to pull you up. You climb, you suffer, you evolve. And when you reach him, when you become him, you'll look back and realize that every scar, every betrayal, every lonely fucking night was worth it. Because now you are untouchable, you are undeniable, you are dangerous, and the world will have no choice but to kneel the fuck down. They're gonna laugh at you when you start. They'll fucking mock you, tell you you're wasting your time, that you're dreaming too big, that you'll never be more than you are right now. And that's exactly when you know you're doing something right. Weak men are scared of ambition. They fear effort. They sit on the sidelines with their fucking mouths open while real men bleed in silence, grind in darkness, and build in chaos. You think greatness is supposed to feel easy? You think money, power, respect come with no price? The fucking price is suffering. It's waking up when your body screams for sleep. It's lifting when your muscles beg for rest. It's keeping your fucking mouth shut when your ego wants to scream. You're not poor because the system's against you. You're poor because you don't want it bad enough. You don't hustle. You don't sacrifice. You take weekends off. You sleep late. You scroll on your phone instead of building your empire, and then you complain. Shut the fuck up. You want to be feared, respected, unstoppable? You want women to look at you like a god? Then you need to go to war with your weakness. Destroy the version of you that hesitates, that doubts, that listens to society's fucking lies. You were born a man, act like it. The world owes you nothing. No one is coming to save you. If you want a fucking legacy, you better be ready to die for it. They'll call you crazy, arrogant, toxic. Let them. These are words used by cowards to describe the strong. You'll make enemies. Good. That means you're a threat. That means you've chosen your path. This world respects power. It bends to dominance. The grind, the discipline, the silence, these are your weapons. Let the sheep follow each other into mediocrity. You fucking build. You stack. You conquer. And when you win, because you will win if you outwork every motherfucker around you, they'll pretend they always believed in you. Let them lie. Smile. And keep building. Because legends aren't born, they're built in fire, forged through pain, and crowned through fucking war. You're not here to be liked. You're here to dominate. Now stop being a little bitch, stand up, shut out the noise, and go take what's yours. You want success? Then you better be ready to fucking sacrifice everything. Not just sleep, not just comfort. I mean friends, fake support systems, mindless entertainment, weak habits, cheap dopamine, and every little distraction that pulls you away from becoming who the fuck you're supposed to be. You can't become a beast while living like a sheep. You can't chase excellence while cuddling mediocrity. The world is full of men who want the life, the money, the women, the respect, but they won't give up their video games, their Friday nights, their porn, their parties, their need to be liked. That's why they'll fucking rot and average forever. You want to rise? Then cut off the bullshit. Learn to be alone. Learn to say no. Sacrifice the softness, the weakness, the comfort that's keeping you stuck. Wake up earlier than everyone. Train harder than everyone. Work in silence while they laugh and bleed quietly while they sleep. No one's coming to tell you it's okay. No one's coming to tap your shoulder and say, good job. That's fairy tale shit. This is war. This is you versus you every damn day, and every time you choose pleasure over pain, you lose ground. You want to build a future? Then destroy the version of you that's addicted to instant gratification. Kill that lazy fuck inside you. Replace him with someone ruthless. The man who gets what he wants is the one who's willing to give up what he doesn't need. While they're busy chasing fun, you're chasing freedom. While they're out drinking, you're out grinding. While they're laughing, you're building, and one day, they'll wonder how the fuck you did it, and you'll smile knowing they weren't willing to bleed for what you died for. Sacrifice is the price. No shortcuts, no hacks, just you, your work, your pain, and your will to outlast every motherfucker who gave up when it got hard. So suffer now, bleed now, give everything now, because sacrifice is the seed, and greatness is the fucking reward. They won't just leave you behind, they'll fucking betray you. The moment you stop being who they remember, the lazy version, they'll turn, not all at once. It starts with jokes, mockery, doubt. Then it turns into distance, silence, jealousy. Because the second you choose discipline, they see you as a threat. You stop being relatable, you stop playing small, and suddenly your grind exposes their lack of effort. Your hunger exposes their laziness. Your vision makes their entire existence feel like a fucking joke. And instead of rising with you, they'll hate you. They'll try to pull you back with guilt, shame, memories. Fuck that. You don't owe anyone comfort while you're chasing conquest. Let them call you cold. Let them say you've changed because you fucking have. That's the price of growth. You will walk alone. You will celebrate alone. You will cry alone. But that's the path to power. You can't drag dead weight into your future. You can't build an empire with people who are scared to leave the fucking village. So let them go. Let them run their mouths while you run your mission. Because once you start leveling up, real fast you learn loyalty has limits. Blood doesn't mean shit. Brotherhood isn't real unless it's forged in war. Most of them only loved you when you were beneath them. The moment you stand taller, they disappear. Good. That's God's way of clearing the fucking path. Let the snakes shed themselves. Let the crowd thin out. The summit isn't for everyone. And when you're standing at the top, not one motherfucker who doubted you will matter. They'll watch from a distance, jaw drop, too ashamed to speak your name. Because they know they had a front row seat to your rise and they fucking walked away. So be lonely. Be hated. Be feared. It's all part of the price. The deeper the betrayal, the bigger the fire. Use it. Burn their doubt into fuel. You don't need them. You need discipline, pain, clarity, and balls. The man who can walk through betrayal and keep building, that man becomes fucking unstoppable. There comes a moment where you have to make a fucking choice. Be liked or be powerful. You can't have both. Weak men chase approval. They shrink themselves to fit in. They fake smiles, agree with shit they don't believe in, post quotes they don't live by, also people won't dislike them. That's slave mentality. You were born a lion acting like a house cat. Fuck being liked. I don't want their validation. I want their respect. I want their silence when I walk in a room. I want them to feel my presence and lower their eyes because they know I built myself in silence while they were laughing. You don't get that by being soft. You don't get that by being normal. You get that by being fucking brutal with yourself, with your schedule, with your mindset. Every time you feel tired, every time you want to quit, every time your mind screams for comfort, that's when the real ones are separated from the fakes. The strong man keeps going, the weak man justifies quitting. You want strength? Then earn it. Get up when you don't want to. Train when you're in pain. Work when no one believes in you. Win when no one claps. Bleed when no one's watching. People talk about mental health, but they avoid the real cure. Strength. Not pills. Not therapy. Strength. Purpose. Discipline. Sacrifice. Knowing you're doing something hard and doing it anyway. That's how you cure depression, not by crying into your fucking pillow, but by getting up and doing the hard shit no matter how you feel. Your brain isn't broken. You've just been lied to. They want you weak. They want you dependent. They want you obedient, quiet, scrolling, eating, spending, not building. You build and suddenly you're the enemy. Good, be the fucking enemy. Be the villain in a world that worships mediocrity. Be the monster that wakes up before everyone, works harder than everyone, and doesn't flinch when shit gets dark. They'll hate you, and deep down they'll admire you for it. Because every man knows in his soul what he could be, but most will never become it. You become it, and you shine a light on what they failed to do. That's why they'll talk behind your back. That's why they'll try to sabotage you, but you don't fucking stop. You push forward. You let their gossip turn to silence as your results crush everything they said. Be feared. Be respected. Be unstoppable. That's the standard now. Your feelings don't matter. Your excuses don't count. You either execute or you don't. You either build or you decay. You either rise or stay where you are, irrelevant, unknown, soft. Choose power. Choose pain. Choose to suffer now so you never suffer again. Most men are scared of pressure, but pressure is a privilege. Pressure means you're not invisible. Pressure means you're chasing something worthy. Diamonds are made in pressure. Legends are forged in hell. So go through the fire. Don't pray for it to be easier. Pray for more strength. Pray for sharper vision, sharper pain, more storms. Because if you can survive chaos, you'll rule in order. And when it's all said and done, when you've built your empire from the ground up, brick by painful fucking brick, don't apologize, don't shrink, stand tall. Stare into the eyes of every weak man who doubted you and let them feel the weight of the throne you bled for. Because in this life, you're either remembered as a beast or forgotten like every other coward who chose comfort over conquest. Let me explain something to you once and for all. Money respects obsession. Money doesn't go to the man who wants it. It goes to the man who can't fucking breathe without chasing it. It goes to the savage who wakes up angry he's not a billionaire yet. It goes to the guy who doesn't just work hard, he bleeds for it. He dies for it. He sacrifices everything soft inside of him so he can feed on the world. You think you're going to get rich by being balanced? You think comfort is going to buy your mother a mansion? You think scrolling on your phone like a fucking zombie is going to buy freedom for your family? Wake the fuck up. The system is designed to break you, keep you poor, weak, busy, confused, while the real killers are locking in, staying dangerous, outworking every soft bastard who's still trying to manifest results without putting in the sweat. You don't need luck. You need war. You need to build your mind like a weapon, cold, calm, calculating, not emotional, not soft. The truth is, most men don't deserve success. They haven't suffered enough. They haven't sacrificed enough. They don't want it bad enough. They'll quit the moment it gets dark, the moment they're alone, the moment no one's clapping. The strong man keeps fucking going. He keeps pushing, even when every voice in his head tells him to stop. That's what separates killers from quitters. That's what builds legacy. I don't want to just win. I want to be the reason every other man questions whether he's working hard enough. I want to dominate so fully that my name alone makes average men uncomfortable. That's power. And it doesn't come from talent. It comes from consistency, daily pressure, daily sacrifice, daily pain. While others play, you build. While others talk, you move. While others sleep, you scheme. This is about becoming a fucking machine, emotionless, precise, obsessed. The world will tell you to slow down, to rest, to find balance. That's loser talk. There's no balance in war. There's no softness in conquest. You either kill or you're killed. And let me tell you something, when you start winning, they'll hate you even more. The people who once supported you will vanish. They'll talk shit behind your back. They'll say you got lucky. They'll say you changed. No shit, I changed. I was broke. I was weak. I was invisible. Now I'm a fucking storm. And you don't like it? Too fucking bad. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to outwork, outlast, and outlive every lazy fuck who doubted me. I'm here to make sure my name never dies. That's what legacy is. Knowing that long after you're gone, your story still forces men to step the fuck up. But you don't get legacy by chance. You get it by burning, you get it by dying daily, sacrificing every comfort, every distraction, every weakness. You get it by refusing to live like a civilian. You become a king by suffering like a warrior. If you want money, legacy, and power, then put down the fucking phone, shut the fuck up, and start moving. No one cares how you feel. No one is coming to save you. You either win or you become another forgettable name on the list of men who had potential but lacked the balls to follow through. So choose legacy or mediocrity, freedom or slavery, kingdom or coffin. You don't get both. Now get to fucking work. You weren't built for peace. You were built for fucking war. Every cell in your body is screaming to conquer, but you've been trained to numb it. Trained to shut up, calm down, play nice, fit in. They've drugged your masculine fire with fake comfort, empty validation, cheap dopamine, and processed bullshit that turns lions into house pets. And the worst part? You let them. You traded your fangs for fucking likes. You traded your ambition for approval. You traded your potential for a life of silence, slavery, and slow death. And now you're here, unfulfilled, restless, hollow, pretending you're okay, but deep down you fucking hate what you see in the mirror. Let me tell you why. You were meant for more, and some part of you knows it. That's why you can't sit still. That's why you're angry. That's why you're uncomfortable in crowds. That's your soul screaming for war. You weren't made to watch. You were made to dominate. But domination has a price, and it's fucking brutal. It means becoming so disciplined, so cold, so focused that you become a ghost in your own life. No parties, no distractions, no comfort, just reps, just silence, just pain. You become invisible to everyone except those who fear your name. While they're laughing, you're sharpening. While they're drinking, you're planning. While they're sleeping, you're becoming a fucking machine. This world doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. It rewards savagery. It rewards those who don't flinch under pressure. The top 1% didn't get there by being nice. They got there by being killers in suits. They got there by sacrificing everything. Birthdays, holidays, relationships, sleep, love, all burned to the fucking ground to build empires. They didn't care about being misunderstood. They didn't care about being alone. They didn't care about your opinion. And that's what you have to become. You have to become unbreakable, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. spiritually. You have to train your mind to take hit after hit, betrayal after betrayal after betrayal, failure after failure after failure, and never stop. Because most men break after the first punch. They crumble after one bad week, one heartbreak, one failed attempt. Not you. You stand the fuck back up every time. Because this isn't a game. This is life. This is your legacy, your family name, your soul. And if you're not willing to suffer for it, then die invisible like the rest. Pressure isn't your enemy. It's your proving ground. It's the furnace where killers are forged. Weak men run from pressure. Strong men step into it, breathe it in, and let it mold them into something goddamn terrifying. And when the world realizes they can't stop you, when you've built yourself so sharp, so fast, so ruthless that they can't even comprehend what you've become, that's when they'll try to copy you. But it'll be too late. You'll be gone. On another level, operating in silence while they talk, moving in darkness while they post. And you'll remember this version of you, the weak one, the broke one, the emotional one, and you'll fucking hate him for wasting so much time. So kill him. Today, kill the coward in the mirror. Replace him with someone who doesn't wait, doesn't hesitate, doesn't fold. Be the man who's too busy conquering to complain, too focused to explain, too dangerous to ignore. The throne belongs to the man who burns for it. So burn every excuse, every fear, every ounce of weakness, and build yourself into something that can't be stopped, can't be silenced, and sure as fuck can't be broken. Because in the end, it's not about how you feel. It's about who the fuck you become. Good. Let them laugh. Let them leave. Let them doubt you. Every betrayal, every stab in the back, every time they said you couldn't, fucking good. That's the fuel now. That's the roar in your lungs when you train. That's the fire in your skull when you grind. That's what you remember when it's 3 a.m. and your eyes are bleeding from work and your body wants to quit. You don't forget the pain. You don't forget the disrespect. You don't forget the fake love, the fake support, the silence when you needed them the most. You let it mold you. Because while they ran their mouths, you were building the kind of power they'll never fucking understand. You ever wonder why they ghosted you when you started improving? Why they mocked you when you talked about goals? It's because your ambition exposed them. You showed them a mirror and they saw weakness, and instead of rising, they ran. Good. Let them go. Because the real ones don't flinch when the fire starts. They don't fold when the dream sounds crazy. You think I care about being called arrogant? I've been fucking broken. I've been broke. I've been backstabbed by people I fed. I've had days where I couldn't breathe from the pressure and I still moved, still worked, still trained, still fucking built. That's why I win. Because I don't cry about the pain, I use it. I turn pain into pressure, pressure into power, and power into silence. Because now I don't need to talk. My actions scream loud enough to break the bones of everyone who doubted me. They thought you'd quit. They thought you'd stay average. They thought you'd stay weak. So now you have one job become so fucking strong that their memory drowns in your dominance. Don't get even. Get better. Get terrifying. Get so focused that your energy suffocates every room you enter. Train harder than anyone you know. Build so much value that no one can ignore you. Stack so many wins that they feel like failures in your shadow. Be the storm they never saw coming. Make them regret not believing in you. Make them regret laughing. Make them regret laughing. Make them regret laughing. Make them regret laughing. Make them regret leaving. And when they circle back, because they will, look them in the eyes and say nothing. Let your life speak. Let your empire speak. Let your strength remind them why they never belonged near you. This is revenge through silence, through action, through excellence. You don't need to destroy them. Just rise so high they choke on the dust of your legacy. You're not here to be understood. You're here to be respected, to be fucking feared, to turn every ounce of pain into a kingdom. And you will, if you stay focused, stay cold, stay obsessed. Embrace the pain. Thank it. Marry it. Because the man who walks through hell without breaking becomes the devil they pray they never meet.